Okay, y'all. So we are going to talk a little bit about how to cleanse energetically from the ex-narcissist. Let me cross it off. Hang on. I got to do it. So here's the deal. If this is what you're into and this is what you want to do, one of the first things you can do is, of course, any kind of a cord cutting. You do not need someone else to do this for you. You can do this on your own. If you feel that you need the extra help from somebody else who is not as emotionally involved and can look at it from a third person point of view, and if you think that will help, that's fine. If you hire someone to do it for you and then you want to do something in the meantime, just to kind of boost it on your own, you can do that. I don't see a lot of limitations with things like that. I have had to do cord cuttings and cleanses of my own. I've had to do it so many times. I know how it feels, and I know that they do work. Sometimes you have to do it more than once. Don't let that get you down, and don't let that make you think that you didn't do it right the first time or whatever. It's just that sometimes with cleansings, there are things that you don't think of. There are things that you're not aware of. There are parts of yourself you're not in touch with yet. So there's a lot to it that might make you feel like you have to go back and do it again. If you get that feeling, I would say not to worry about it. Don't let it bother you, but go back. If that is if your gut feeling is to go back and do a second one, then go back and do a second cleansing. Like it's not gonna hurt you. You know what I mean? So one of the things you can do, one of the things I like to do is, if you like to exercise or move your body or dance or anything like that, you can do that. And I want you to see as you're sweating, when you start to sweat, I want you to see the water in your body coming out the way it's been programmed with pain and misery and bad memories from the ex-narcissist. I want you to see that water with that programming coming out of your skin and coming off in the shower when you wash it off. I want you to ooze out the bad memories and the bad feelings. And then when you get in the shower after exercising or dancing, whatever, I want you to scrub it off, and scrub off the bad memories and let them wash down the drain and let it go. And then if you take a cold shower, that would be amazing because that would reset your nervous system, which would be a perfect thing to do, because you're helping yourself energetically and physically with your nervous system. So you can do that and let the cold water just reset your vagus nerve, which would be amazing. Also, you can. There's different ways to do cord cuttings. You can do it just totally energetically in your mind, like in your mind's eye and your third eye. You can do it with candles if you're more of a spell work type. You can do it, and when I do it with candles, I usually take, I have I have a cord, like a ball of twine, and I'll use some of the twine, between the candles, and I cut it or I let it burn, whatever. That tends to work really well. That can separate you from somebody. It can separate two people you don't like from each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't tell you that, but that's what it does. So anyway, you can do a meditation where you see yourself face to face with the ex-narcissist, and you are taking all the blockages in yourself that they caused and all the pain points and like places in your body where you're holding a lot of that pain from them and what they did. You take it out like you're taking out a chunk of clay or something, and you hand it back to them. Or you can lob it at them. That's fine too. You can throw it. You know what I'm saying? But like you're giving it back, giving that blockage and that sludge back to them. And you hand back all that shit that they put in you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you give it back. And then at the end, you turn around, you turn your back to them, and they fade off into the distance. And then you have your light coming down into you, your ancestors or whoever, coming to you and just like filling all those holes. Hang on. Sorry. So that's one way to cleanse. And also refill, you know what I'm saying, like, and recharge. Sorry. I got a dry cough and it's ridiculous. So, another thing you can do is, one of my favorite things is to listen to your hertz tones. Those are really good. That vibration, and you pick the one that feels good to you. I know that when you go on YouTube and look, all the tones are going to have titles for what they do. Cleansing away fear, cleansing away bad memories, boosting confidence, manifesting money, whatever. That's the names and such are fine, but really, I want you to go through them and listen to what sounds good to you, and just stick with the one that sounds good to you. Whichever one really feels good when you listen to it, you need to just listen to that one. Trust your instinct, trust, your intuition, and listen to the one that feels good. And let that, and if you can, I would highly suggest a blindfold of some kind, or just to cover your eyes somehow. Get like, a shirt or something, and lay down, get totally comfortable like you were going to sleep at night, and do what you do to get comfortable like normal, and cover your eyes so that it's dark, because the sensory deprivation really helps with this. When you deprive your other senses, whichever sense is left, which is usually feeling or something like that, right, is amplified because it's the only one that your body's got left to work with. So you're going to get snuggly and cover your eyes and make it dark for yourself. Say like darken your vision. Unless you're doing this at night, then you probably don't need to. You can just turn off the light, right? But if you're doing it during the day, I would say cover your eyes. If you have earbuds, perfect. If not, something in the world, just play it. You know what I'm saying? Play it from your phone, play it from your Bose, whatever, whatever you have. And just play it for as long as you want. Don't give yourself a time limit or whatever. You don't have to do that. Play it for as long as you want. And just let the vibes and the vibration and the tone permeate your body. Let it calm your nervous system down. Let it reprogram the water in your body. Let it hit the deep, dark parts of your brain, where you have fears and stuff like that. Let it hit all of that, and just permeate, and just soak it in. Soak in those tones. Soak in the information you're getting from that, I guess you could call it music, but soak it in, and just let your body take it in. And if you want to set a timer for 5 minutes or whatever, you can do that. That's fine. Some people don't do that. I don't like to do that. I listen to it until I feel like I'm done, but if you want to do a timer just because, you can. It's not a big deal. And then when you're done, just slowly bring your awareness back to the room, and back to, your current reality or whatever. And when you're listening to it, you can let your mind drift, stuff like that. But the vibration you're listening to is going to fix bad feelings in your brain. It just kind of levels you out, and it gets your brain in tune with a different vibration that it's not used to being on or not used to receiving. And it makes it feel good, and makes your nerves feel good. And like I say, the vibration can program the water in your body to feel better, and to send better messages to the rest of your body as it travels around. So, you can also repair tears and holes in your auric field if you want to do that. The tones can do that. If you want to get a little Reiki treatment, you can do that as well. And it can be long distance. That's the good thing about Reiki, is you can be anywhere and do it on anybody. And so if you wanted, like I do it. So let's say you wanted to get it from me, and you live in, California or something like that. Like, we could do it. It's just that, and you don't have to be aware of it, or you don't have to be doing anything or whatever. You can just be like going about your day, living your life or whatever, and I could just be sending you Reiki. So it's not, there's no rules for stuff like that. So don't let your imagined restrictions or rules stop you from getting the help. You know what I mean? Like, you can do it. There's lots of ways. So those are just some things that you can do. I do go over this in a much greater detail. If you're interested in doing a self-paced course where you can just, do things on your own pace, do things at your own speed, really soak it in on your own time, and something that you can download and keep forever, and it doesn't expire or anything like that. I don't like time shit out or whatever. Once you buy it and download it, you keep it. But I have a course. It's how to be it's not how to be bad. It's how the empath heals from the ex-narcissist. It's $100. It's a series of videos, and each video is very in-depth and very detailed as to how to just recover yourself energetically from the ex-narcissist and like everything that went on. And I put my heart and soul into that, and it's I'm not gonna lie, it's a very good ass course. So if that's something you're interested in, you can comment or message me and I'll give you the link. Or you can go on my website and it's there as well. And in the self-paced courses. And it's just, it's really important to understand how much energetically we are tied to people. And we're tied just as much to people who do us wrong as we are to people who love us. And it's important to remember that that has got to be cleansed for you to be fully free from it. And people don't realize the power in that, so it's good to be aware of that. And if that's something you're interested in, I'm glad, because that is exactly the kind of thing I'm into, and that's the kind of thing I help with. So welcome to my world, and hopefully I'll see you, on the other side of fear. And that's it for this video, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.